Thanks for joining me, everyone. In this video, we're going to go over some do's and don'ts when it comes to being a good destroyer captain. Some of you might think, why should you listen to anything I have to say on the matter? Well, feel free to look at a couple of my videos on my channel, 1 division versus 7 enemies, and Fletcher the Wrecking Ball, which was actually on Highfire stream. My entire team went left, another meta I just can't get with, and I stayed to the right and killed it. For those who are into stats, feel free to look at that. I've got them posted on Halloween 2021 containers. So, if you notice, I went forward. I did not go to the left to go join the rest of my team. I did not go to the right to go hide behind the islands and try to spam HE like a cruiser. Or try to go to the right to run the edge of the map to hunt the enemy carrier that's sitting at the back of the map. So here is going to be one main thing when it comes to a destroyer. When you pop smoke, if there are enemy cruisers or especially an enemy DD around, I guarantee you got torpedoes coming. So in this case, I didn't have much choice. If I wanted to shoot, I was going to get spotted, so I did pop smoke. I went to the edge of my smoke, because 9 times out of 10, the torpedoes are going to come out of spread and they're going to be focused more in the middle. But nevertheless, still not a good idea to just sit in your smoke, because as you can see, I eat a torpedo and lose almost 75% of my health. So here is another thing you don't want to do. T-22, when he pops up, he is full health. And all he has to do is start shooting at me. Now, I'm not sure, for whatever reason, there are DD captains out there that don't like shooting. I mean, jump into AI, practice. That's really what AI is for. But if he would have just started shooting at me, he could have either whittled me down to be an easy kill for someone else, or he could have took me out himself. But he doesn't fire a single shot. So another thing which I consider a bad tactic, again, these are just my opinions, is if you notice on the mini-map, there are 2 enemy DDs that are going to go into the center of these islands. And I'm sorry, I just feel like by you doing that, not only are you taking away the eyes for the team, you're putting yourself in a fishbowl. And I'll show you what I mean. So T-22 is still not going to fire, and we're going to go ahead and take him out. But there's a couple traits that I really suggest on your commanders that you use. It's going to be twist and track, and it's going to be perceptive. Both of those give you this little crescent double line, which, see how it just jumped? It actually tells you the nearest location for an enemy ship. So that's why I love that thing. Now, I could have went ahead and went around the island and made for the cap and parked and just tried to cap, right? Sorry, I am all about team play. I want to defend my base. I want to back my team up because I know 2 enemy DDs are in there, and here I am going to flank them. Kamikaze, he's a sliver, real easy, but yet the other one, he was coming literally in my direction. So if I went all the way around, I would have never got either one of those. So as you can see, there he is. Looks like his propulsion's out. But we're going to go ahead and get him taken care of. He's like, oh crap, I'm getting shot at. He starts moving. And back to port, bud. So right there, all 3 Ds are taken out. And that is going to be one of your main goals, is to get the enemy DDs taken out. Because once you do that, literally cruisers, battleships, you can just have your fun with them, just launching torpedoes at them left and right. Now, one bad tactic I have seen more often than not is DD captains trying to get in a gunfight with a battleship or a cruiser. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, if you got yourself spotted or you're in a pinch, yeah, shoot at them. But I mean, I have seen guys just literally from the start of a cap or from the start of a battle, they just start shooting at the cruisers and battleships. And I swear, every time I see a DD captain do that, he dies. And he dies within the first couple minutes of the game. So if you're going to do that tactic and you're going to die, you're going to not make a lot of silver, might even take a loss depending on what tier you're in, and you're not going to get a whole lot of XP. It just really is a poor tactic. So another little tip is you'll see that the enemy torpedo plane, he's coming for me. Obviously, I'm right there by him, not much health. So I get as close to that island as possible, hoping that he drops it on the island, like so. So that way he wasn't able to get them in the water. Now this plays into what I was talking about before. Now that everybody's gone, the carrier's all the way in the back, that little location indicator is going to show me where I need to go hunt him. So I want to go ahead and sum it up. And I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Far from a potato. Stats videos to prove it. Been playing this since 2019. And I played starting on 2015 on PC, played for several years. So you want to spot, find the enemy DDs, cap, not hide, and you want to try not to get spotted. If you do get spotted, try to be close enough to your teammates and obviously indicating them to shoot the enemy DD that's spotting you. Don't get me wrong, I completely understand you're going to get teammates that are just not going to help you, and yes, there's nothing you can do about that, unfortunately. If you're in a division, though, then you definitely should have help, and if you get that DD spotted, you guys should be able to take him out quickly. So I really do hope that these little tips and tricks and tactics are going to help you be a better DD player and improve your gameplay. Get on top of the leaderboards, get those great games that you can post videos and brag and post on social media and just have fun. So I really do hope that helps. Please don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, stay frosty out there.